Right, so about that, for anybody that tried to join the original stream, we had a bit of a technical issue there, so I do apologise. So let me just set up my screens again, and hopefully everything this time will be working. Though it doesn't appear to be. Okay, just waiting for confirmation that we've got things working. No. Spare me 1 second. Right, looks like everything should now be working. Okay, so as I was saying previously, thank you, Console Core. Yeah, all working on hardcore mode. So any death now, especially now that we've got all the house layout started, is going to be devastating. What I wanted to do is have a look at the engram for the Pteranodon saddle and just see, one, if we've learnt it yet, and secondly, if we have, what I need to do in order to get it. It's level 38 and it's 15 engram points, so we've not done it yet. What level are we currently on? I'm high enough level, but I haven't got enough engram points, so I'm going to have to wait till I level up once more. Looks like we've got a supply drop coming in just over there. I'm not going to go by myself because, like I just said, any death now would be devastating. So welcome to all those that joined the stream. Apologies for it being slightly late. That was due to a technical hitch, so I do apologise for that. So that supply drop is on the ground, so let's see if we can get there safely. Yeah, get through that gap there, that'll do. Hopefully we don't come across anything too devastating down here with regards enemy dinosaurs. Looking okay at the moment. They appear to be the Ichthyosaurus flying over, so they'll try and steal items from us if they can. But we're okay. Sounds of it just dodos around us at the moment. So, and it's just a full set of armour in there, so nothing great. In fact, what I think I'll do is I'll just drop all those, because there's no point having all those, although I'll keep the gloves because we haven't got any of those, so I can drop that one, that one, that one. Drop the meat that's gone off as well. So it's quite handy. We've now got a full set of armour, whereas we were a couple of items missing previously. Let's see if we can take on this Pteranodon. Oh. No, we can't. It flew away before we had a chance to kill it. What we got here? Just 'cause I'm trying to get a level up if I can. It's suddenly gone very dark. very quickly. I'm beginning to think this was a bad idea. Whatever this is, he's just tried running away now. Where's my torch? There we go. So I was trying to use that dinosaur to get a level up, but it ran off before I was able to kill it. So that wasn't very fortuitous. Because it had got dark, I couldn't see where it ran off to. So these look like all the rocks that were blocking our path. So now we're just going to have to step into the sea briefly here, just to get around this corner. So the big red beam there is the terminal. The green beam is another loot drop. It's a bit far away for us at the moment. And my parasaur's got a level up, so I can sort that out. I think we'll put that on weight just to make it easier to move around. We can take the narcobos off it, you won't need those. And we can go and create ourselves a few more of the tranquilizers. That music would suggest that something is attacking one of my dinosaurs. And possibly me if it gets in here. That's slightly annoying. So let me just light that fire. If I change to my weapon now, I'm okay. So my parasaur's still there. I'm not sure where my Pteranodon's gone. Oh, it's just there. That's okay. So I think it's an iguanodon keeps coming in and attacking my dinosaur, which is very annoying. Let me just double check. So neutral. Comes back in again. I'm sort of waiting for it. Here he comes. So I managed to get a hit on it. I managed to kill it, and that's given me a level up. So let me just get into my house. Just bear me 1 second. Sorry about that. Quick interruption there. Okay, so we're just going to have to wait for daylight now, I think. Looks like the moon is going down, so I don't think daylight's too far away. But we have got the level up we needed. So let's go and put our points on. Let's put them on health and try and make sure we stay alive a bit longer. And then I know it's a level 35 engram. I believe I said it was. No, there it's level 38. So I got the wrong numbers there. So Pteranodon saddle, and there was something else I saw earlier that I'd not learnt yet that I wanted to. That was the raft. So let me just see if I can find that again now. Basically, early game, the raft is quite... although I've already got a Pteranodon, so... No, I won't bother with the raft, actually. we'll leave that. So we'll have a look at what else we're going to learn a little bit later on. But now we've learnt the Pteranodon saddle. Now, can I make that just myself, or do I need the... I can't make it myself. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether I'd need a smithy to do it. So 75 chitin, 125 fibre and 230 hide. So let's see what we've got in the chest here. Well, we've definitely got the chitin, we haven't got the hide, and we haven't got the other item either. So let me just get my torch out, because we've just killed a dinosaur around here. If I can find its body, I can go and harvest that for the hide. So apologies that this now is really dark while I do this. There you go, 290 hide from that one dinosaur. That's really helpful. So let's just go back to the crafting. Fibre was the other item we needed, and there's none of that in here. I don't think any of the dinosaurs are going to have fibre in their inventory, but we'll go and have a quick look. No. I've got a feeling my Parasaur has only got berries in his inventory. Yeah, so fibre we're going to have to go and grab. So we've got 60 from that plant there. We'll just do one more plant. That's giving us over 100. In fact, this is a good plant. It's giving us almost 200 in total. So that's plenty for what we need. As you can see, the sky's just getting a bit lighter. So it's almost morning. I can put my torch away. Leave the campfire on for a little while. So into the crafting menu. So yeah, I just need the chitin. Transfer a whole block across. And there we go, one Pteranodon saddle. So the excess items we'll put straight back into storage. That one. And we'll put the fibre in there as well, so we've always got some on hand. And all the extra hide will all come in very helpful. We've got some more spoilt meat and narco berries, so we can make some more of the narcotics. Another 8 of those. So we can make some more trank arrows. And we're almost at a position now where we can start thinking about taming some bigger dinosaurs, maybe like the Argentavis. So we'll put the fire out. Keep that wood for later on. Let's go and find my Pteranodon. And then if we click on the saddle into the right box, there we go. So now we can get on the Pteranodon. Is he strong enough to carry us? He is. No. He can lift us up, but he can't fly because we've got too much weight. Okay. Not really carrying a lot myself that I can afford to get rid of. So let's have a look at the Pteranodon's level ups. got 2 of them, so we've put them both on weight. I still don't think that's going to be enough for him to move us anywhere. So we'll have a quick look. No movement at all. So we're going to have to try and level this Pteranodon up. So if this dodo comes close enough, that's going to be the first victim. There's another level up. So you can see the combined weight's 172. So about 30 kilos over. I have got a stack of wood on me. I could get rid of those. And maybe the thatch. I could just give all the berries to the power source. So let's see if we can't shift some weight. So shift all the berries across, and if I go and put the wood in my storage chest, that should then give us enough reduction in weight to be able to be moved. And then we're going to go and start levelling up. So torch out. There we go. We've got movement. So this is going to allow us now to get around the island a lot quicker. We have got to be very careful though, because yes, we can get to stronger areas, but a death at this point is going to be devastating for us. So keep an eye on his stamina, because the last thing I want to do is come crashing down somewhere really inconvenient. So I just want to go and have a quick look at the terminal. It's a while since I've played Evolved, so I just want to see what the options are here. Let's have a look. So ARK data, creatures, tribute. So still not sure how we travel via a transmitter, so I need to look into that. We can work on that in time. I do want to try and visit some of the other maps on this save if we can. Right, we've got ourselves a supply drop over here, so I'm going to go and have a look at this. Make the most of it now that we can get around much quicker. I'm hoping that's not spawned in the sea. I don't think it has. Although it's not actually down yet. So just recover our stamina. And then we'll fly across. So what I realistically need to do with this Pteranodon is go around killing other dinosaurs to level it up as quick as we can. But I need to pick my battles wisely. I don't want any undue death. Just a reminder for anybody watching, we are playing on hardcore mode, so, and that's what happens when I run out of energy. I just drop down and I can't control where we land. I've just been attacked by a whole batch of compies. There we go. Now, let me just check everybody's health. I've got 2 level ups. So we're going to put those on health. Try and keep me alive longer. We'll sort the engrams out at a later point. And my Pteranodon's got another level up. So this again is going to go on weight. I'll find where my cursor's at. I'm going to try and get his weight up to about 500 so he can actually take us around, but also be able to carry stuff back that we collect on our travels. Right, let's Dinosaur's trying to run away from us. I wanted to chase after it so I could actually kill it. It's gone into the sea, so that's not very helpful. So one thing with these games is the dinosaurs get low on energy, they will flee. This is on the ground now, so we can go and have a look at this blue loot beam. Let's go and see what we get in this one. Just one item. And it's just a blueprint for a medium crop plot. It's disappointing, but never mind. It's the way they go sometimes. So if I take him off the fast flight, his stamina will last a lot longer. Just let it recover for a moment. Why is his stamina? Ah, there we go. It's taking a little while to recover. So what we'll do is we'll go up on this hill and have a look, see what dinosaurs are around, and see if we can't do some levelling up. Fortunately, this Pteranodon we caught was only level 25, so it's going to take a lot of levelling to get him where we need him to be. Got a lot of parasaurs around here. I'm going to go up on these rocks up here and see what we've got up here. Bugs. I don't want to. So yeah, flying bugs and spiders. So killed all those. And that means my Pteranodon's got himself another level up. So another bit on weight. Let's go and see what we've got over here. That's not necessarily good, depending on your point of view. I want to say that was a Carnotaurus. He's just gone into the woods, and now he's coming for us. We're taking a lot of damage here. Oh, yeah, we managed to kill it. I was beginning to panic then for a second. I was about to take off and go elsewhere, but we managed to kill it. So it's another level up. And he's gained a second one as well. So I've got the weight up to 160 now, and he's level 32. So by the time we get him to like level 60 or 70, he should be able to carry quite the weight. So, Pachysaurus we've just killed. And we're being nuzzled. Let's just go and have a quick look around. See what's about. This looks interesting. It's coming to land. A bit of a battle going on here. Over this has got a lot of health, but it's not managing to get a hit on us. So Dilophosaur, I've got 2 more coming in. Whilst it's not getting hits on us, we're doing alright. So there we go. That's a Therizino. Let's get away from that one. Let's not try killing a Therizino right at this moment. Need to get my stamina back quickly. He's not run out of food, so that's fine. Should recover. Just being nuzzled by this sauropod, whichever one it is. I haven't got a spyglass yet to make identifying them easier. Okay, up on the rocks now so we can see what's going on. Is that a loot beam dropping over there? I think it is. So we're going to have a look at this one. As long as we take our time, we'll have enough stamina to get there. Although this slow flight is frustrating. Let me just see if I've got excess items on me. Yeah, we've got a lot more food than what we need. So if I just drop some of this, that should make the flight a little bit quicker. Let's just do a fast flight and then we'll just find somewhere to come into land before it all runs out. Beach area looks pretty good for a landing point. And by doing this as well, we should be, if I just get off my Trandom for a moment, have a look at the map, and see we're starting to open that out a little bit. So ideally I need to go over that way inland and try and open up the map as best we can. And then we'll be able to see where the key areas are that we need to get to. So there's the red terminal. Just go on this rocky formation over here. So what would be really helpful at the moment would be to find an explorer note, because that would really help speeding up the levelling of this dinosaur. And I've got a feeling there's one round here. There we go, look.
I never thought this island was normal exactly. I mean, there are giant
there we
obelisks
go.
floating in the sky.
This one. Oh,
Not to mention,
and something's attacking us already.
similar to those
I think it's just compies, yeah.
similar, except there's oddly-shaped holes that
But with boosted XP at the moment,
just didn't care about.
I'm not going to complain about that at all. deal with all these compies, and then we'll go and find something a little bit bigger to go and attack.
I missed something obvious.
There we go. That's all those done.
Yeah.
Right, why does he not want to take off? Oh, he's got no stamina, that's why. So, that explorer gives us about 10 minutes of boosted XP. So, let's see now what we can go and find. Really good if we could find something really quite big that we can take down. And by big I don't mean so, but what I mean is something that's going to give us a lot of XP. There's several dinosaurs over here. So I'm just going to come and land over here. And try and fight these. Ah, we've got a metallic parasaur there, look. I'm not going to kill that, because what I do want to do is get a breeding pair of those at some point. So I'm not going to kill the metallic ones. And the reason I want a breeding pair of those is it's a great source of oil and metal when you kill the young ones. I was going to say I thought that was a raptor, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a Dilophosaur. But yeah, we'll take that out. This is just a normal parasaur, so unfortunately, because it keeps running away from us, it makes it a difficult kill. I've got to wait for my stamina to recover. And deal with these flying bugs as well. Spiders on the floor as well. So that's all those dealt with. Right, where did that parasaur go? Lost him completely. That's slightly annoying. That's why picking on sort of raptors and dilophosaurs is better, because they will just fight back to the death. I'll drop in here. You can see what looks like to be a dilophosaur there, and there's also this snake. It's a Titan boa. Alright. And we've been jumped by everything you can think of. I've got 2 Titan boas. Oh! So my Pteranodon, I think, has just been knocked out. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait for it to regain consciousness. I'm going to have to get out my spear, because if anything else comes for me, I'm in danger here of being killed. Can I force feed it to bring it round? Torpidity is not that high actually, so just get rid of all this weight off him. Don't need all that. Let me just check what I'm carrying as well. I'm carrying a lot of meat as well, so I don't need all that either. We'll save the spoilt meat because we'll go and do some more narcotics when we get back. So, looking okay at the moment. Just parasaurs about. That's not too bad for us. Nice metallic one there, just running past. Oh. Oh, that made me jump. That was a Dilophosaur that came at us. Level 40. To say that I'm nervous at the moment is an understatement. Being where we are, quite near the swampy area, on hardcore mode, this is stressful. Right, how's he looking with his torpidity? Oh, it's going down slowly. Is that another Dilophosaur there? I have to deal with this quickly. If I take them first, I've got a better chance than when I'm just waiting for them to... Oh. And that's just killed my Pteranodon. Not good. Not good at all. Right, we'll transfer all of that. I've got 12 level ups on me. We no longer have a Pteranodon. We have rescued the saddle. So let's boost my health a couple of times. Let's boost my melee damage. Boost my fortitude. And boost our speed. Right, I'm not going to use the engrams until I actually successfully get home. Which could be quite difficult. I'm sort of thinking the easiest way might be to try and tame another Pteranodon. There's plenty of them about. Have I got the items on me to make a bolla? No. It might just be that I'm lacking stone. Let's just hit this rock. Right. So I've now got a broken axe. This is not going well. Right, repair the axe. Now can I make a bolla? I can. I think. No, it's still not working. Let me just go and see what I'm missing to make that. Weapons, primitive, ranged. Fibre. Oh, no. Not good. Not good. Oof. Right, I need to recover. I think that's did me quite a lot of my health that time. I've just lost consciousness. So clearly the snake must have poisoned me. So see how long I'm going to be out for and whether I'm going to survive to find out. Pretty strange imagery there. Just seem to have fallen on my spear. I just need my torpidity to go down. Before anything else comes and attacks me. Come on. There we go. Right, so I was missing fibre. And I seem to be quite slow on the movement there, so I think I must be close. I'm not close to weight, no. Okay, that's bizarre. I can lose a lot of this anyway. So that'll make life a little bit easier. Don't need all that raw meat. So, I've got a bolla and I have got trank arrows. So, can we now find a pteranodon to help me get home? So that's going to be the hope. In fact, there's a dinosaur running into the water there, would suggest there might be something aggressive in the area. Oh my. Run. I believe that was a Sarco. Anybody that saw episode 1 will have seen that we spawned right next to a Sarco right at the beginning of our first stream of this hardcore mode series, so we'll avoid that. Oh, there's another snake over there. Oh goodness me. Right, well this is proving very interesting. Need to find a way to get home, and everywhere I look seems to be blocked by one dinosaur or another. I didn't account for my pteranodon dying the way it did. I thought it was going to be okay, but it's not the way it's going to be. I can just hear the all the bugs and noises coming from the swamp. I don't want to be anywhere near here. Not on foot with no dinosaur backup. Oh dear. Right. I think we're going to have to try and brave something. How are we going to work this? Problem is, if I try and run through the water, is the odds of me coming across piranhas or worse. Just take a quick look. That looks... I was going to say it looks like a coelacanth, but I can't be certain. Soon now if it comes towards me. Ah, that's a piranha. So yeah, that's what I was worried about if I went into the water. And apparently not unduly. So I think we're going to have to try and run past, well, try and get past this Sarco so we can get further up the coast. So I just need to walk and retain my stamina. The water here is a lot narrower, so I'm going to go across the water here. Let me just check the map on how far away from home we are. Which would have been easier if home was marked on the map, but it's not. So this is going to be interesting. So one, can we get close to home? And two, can we actually find home? So I think if I keep heading south, so this way, I think we should find our way back. Hopefully when I get close, my one dinosaur that's at home will flash up on the map. The issue is I've got no way of getting across there. So I'm going to have to go across at this point here, I think. And then I'm headed into these woods. Oh. If I wasn't in a hardcore mode, I wouldn't be so worried. But because we're in our hardcore mode, this makes this interesting to say the least. So I think I'm still headed in the right general direction. Oh, I have to be careful here. Oh, what have I got here? Pegastamax. Stole some stone from us. Well, I'm not too fussed about that. I'm more fussed if it's stolen other items. So let's just make our way around these rocks. So there's the red terminal. We know we weren't far from that. So if we head towards that, we should be in the right sort of area. I've got a feeling I'm on the wrong side of this river. And this river is really quite wide. Oh dear. Yep, I need to be across there where those Pteranodons are on the other beach. Well, we're just going to have to go for it and hope. I've got my spear out, so if things come towards us, we might be okay. That's Coelacanth, that's okay. Not quite sure what fish species they are. Look a bit like a shark. But thankfully they were far enough away not to attack us. So we're on the right side of the beach. We have a Pteranodon on the ground over there. No idea what level he is. Can I get close enough to find out? 55. There we go. That's better. Right, let's not mess this up. There we go. Oh, I've got loads of compies on me now. Not what I need right now. I need to be knocking this out before the boiler wears off. Oh, I'm starving as well. Let's deal with that. And the Pteranodon escaped. Ah. God, that's frustrating. So have I got enough items on me to make another boiler? No, because I didn't pick that stone back up. There we go. So we'll make another attempt to get another Pteranodon. That's a shame because that was level 55. That would have been a nice tame. never mind. We're still alive. That's the main thing. So we'll still have access all to our base and all our storage. We have got a fair bit in storage now, so we wouldn't want to lose all that. Is this the Trinidad I was just going for a minute ago? Just coming to land somewhere else. Yes, it is. Right, let's try this again then. And he's down. So clearly when we were shooting arrows at it before, it was almost unconscious. And we just needed the last bit to finish it off. So remove the boiler. So unconscious, being tamed. Level 55, so that's a better start than the one we had before. 30 levels better, so much better start point. Raining again, so visibility is not great. Just trying to keep a lookout for what's around us. I think we're okay at the moment. Torpedo's going down. It says his food's going down quite well, so he might be tamed very shortly actually. Depending how much the food's got to go down first. Clearly it's more than the 40 points, so I think when that goes down to 1870 food, it will eat and it'll start the taming bar. So any time now. There we go. Not going to name it. Let's put this saddle in there. And so his starting weight is 158, which is not great because I think if we get on it, I think it's going to struggle to move. Oh no, we're okay. Can actually move. But I can't see a thing to try and help me find where the base is with all this rain. So I think I'm just going to have to land and wait for the weather to clear to find home, unless I happen to see my parasol flash up in green on the screen, because I've not got a marker on the map currently. So my Trannon's got a level up, so we'll put that on the weight just to make getting around easier. Weather has got a bit lighter, so let's go and have a quick look, see if we can find our base. There's the red terminal. I think I was a bit further along the coast from there. Gonna land on this island here, let the stamina recover. me just go to the tribe manager. Team list. Now, I don't think on this one we can mark them all on the map as we could on Ascended, so I am going to have to find my base the hard way, as it were. Let's have a quick look at the map as to where we are. Oh, I can't because I'm flying. Because that just looks like open sea. Oh, now it's night time. Not helpful at all. Let's just drop in at the terminal. At least we know this is a safe area. And now I can have a look at the map. So I think we're down that way somewhere on one of those two islands. So we can sort that out once it's daylight. But these terminals, yeah, I need to discover how we actually travel between different locations using the terminal. I know there's a way of doing it. But I just need to figure out how to do that. It would be nice if on this series we do get to go to different places, such as the Scorched Earth and other ones we've got available. So literally just going to wait for daylight now. This is slightly annoying, but at least then we can get back to base. Actually, there's a loot beam coming down over there. Where's my Pteranodon doing? Just seems to have gone for a bit of a flight. There we go. So what we can do is we can go over and try and get this loot beam that's coming down over here. At least that area will be well lit until such time as I've cleared the loot beam. Hopefully it's not too far away and hopefully not in a dangerous area. So fingers crossed. See that we're travelling over water. I think it's come down on land, looks like it. A bit of a fast flight, just keeping a very close eye on the stamina. So it's come down on these rocks. Hopefully we can get there before it disappears. I'm sure it's only just come down actually. I jump off. Tell my Pteranodon to stay there. And then we can go and have a look at what we've got in this one. And it's all building materials. And, well, that's annoying. It despawned whilst I was looking at it, which means I didn't get any of those building materials, which quite possibly would have been quite helpful. Right, let me jump off and just try and get a bearing on where we are. So I don't want to go chasing all after these because I think we're quite close to home. We definitely weren't this high up, but I think the other side of these rocks where it goes down is quite possibly where home is. So we'll just take a walk and see if we can't find it. The biggest hint I'm going to get is if I see my power saw flash up in green on the screen, because he should be right next to our base, unless anything untoward has happened while I've been away. So just working our way down this hill. Although that looks like a cliff edge, so don't want to go falling off there. So I'm not seeing any sign of my base at the moment. Triceratops there. Most of the dinosaurs just wandering about. So just jump off and have a look at my map again. Ah, no, I've come too far over. I want to be right over the other side, I think. So I think I want to be more over this way. So let's take a slow flight. It'd be really helpful to find my base. A beach here now. Oh, we've tamed a Pegistamax. Oh, the amount of times that happens, and I have normally no intention of taming those at all. And we've come all the way to the sea again. So let's have a quick look at the map. Do you know, I think I'm being a bit confused by how large the cursor is on this. I don't think I'm actually where I thought I was. So if I get back on my Pteranodon, put the torch back on, keep going in this general direction. I've landed there because I couldn't really see where I was going. So, jump off and check the map again. The map suggests there's more land out that way, but I'm not seeing anything with it being so dark, so I'm a bit nervous about going across. So we'll sort out these level ups, put 2 more on weight. And then we're going to start looking at melee damage, I think. And let's see how many level ups I've got. 4 more. So my melee damage is looking okay. I want to make it so I can move a bit quicker. So we'll do that. Obviously now I've got lots of engrams to try and sort out. I can't see any stars or moon or anything to give me a clue on how close we are to morning. I think if I was to fly towards that loot beam would be the right sort of general direction, but I'd rather do it in daylight. So come on morning, give me a helping hand. can't see anything at all. So, literally, my view is as good as what your guys' view is on the stream. I'm seeing next to nothing. We have got a couple of flyers around us. I think they're the Ichthyosaurus who've just stolen a load of meat off me. It's rather annoying. So I've just flown away from those so they don't steal anything else from us. It's just coming up to morning in the looks of it. And if we're in the right general area for our base, we might be able to find it shortly. We've got a loot beam come down here. Let's see if I manage to make a better job of collecting this one than what I did the last one. So we've got a couple of saddles in there. What we've got? A Fiona saddle and a blueprint for a Mastercraft Fiona saddle. So that's quite handy. Right, I can get rid of the torch now. Alright, let's take a flight around this area and see if we can't find our base. Pretty certain that we're close. And I know we were not right on the beach, but on a beach with a cliff edge behind us. Let's just get back down to this beach area. Oh, out of stamina. Hopefully that won't be too devastating for us. Let's try and get into the light a little bit. So that'll be the other thing on this Pteranodon I want to really work on, as well as the weight, is stamina as well. So I think I'm just going to have to land and just check my map on where we are. So it looks like, well, this double island. So well, I have to remember that you can add markers to the map. So as soon as I get home, we're going to add a marker. So it's permanently marked on where home is. We've got some cliffs here, so I'm wondering whether I was up against these cliff edges over here. This doesn't look right at all. Oh. Let's just quickly land. So I'm just facing that Sarco that was there. Just so we're prepared if he comes towards us. Which I think he might. So, have I got time to put on this extra point on melee damage? We can take out this Sarco. If we can take this Sarco out, would be good for XP. And if we can't, we can always just fly away and just land on these cliffs for a minute to recover. And then we can fly back in and try and finish him off. There we go. It was only level 15, but they are quite tough to kill, so glad that's done. So the question is now is, where on earth did I set up base? Welcome to those that have just joined. Another extra one in today. Right, I think I need to be going back towards that terminal as a general direction. Try and find out where our base is. Those that I've joined, if you just say hi in the chat so I know who's joined us today. Unfortunately, it doesn't give me notifications who's joined, just the numbers that are watching. But welcome to you. A nice waterfall area here. Could have been a nice area to set up base, but it's not what we did. So I'm just going to have to keep an eye on my health. It's saying I'm too hot, so I'm just going to land. I was hoping I was going to land on the terminal, but we've just fallen short. It's not too bad. It's not too bad a place to land. If I don't find the base soon, I might have to look back at my previous stream and just try and discover exactly where we set up base. Let me just land here for a minute. I'm just going to go and jump in the water, just so it stops telling me that I'm too hot. And now, if we have another look at the map, I seem to have overshot where I was going for. So it's this general direction, I think. So there's where we previously had a base before we, or where we was going to set a base before we died. So yeah, maybe that island over there is where we need to be. Just keep a look at what's around us. So I've got people popping in and taking a quick look, and then not sure whether they're staying on to watch or not. But, my number of views is going up well, so anybody that's just joined us again, welcome. I'm just trying to get back to where we set up base, but we didn't mark it on the map. So we're just having to hunt around trying to find it. We have got one dinosaur at base, so when we get close, that should flash up on the screen. I've got a feeling it's just around this next corner, actually, because these rocks look similar to where we set up base. So let me just get around this corner, and then I'm pretty certain on the left hand side fingers crossed, we will see our base. Well, it's not there. That's where I thought it was going to be. So we must be further along the shore than what I was thinking. Jump off a minute and have another look. Don't think we could too much further that way because I'm not sure that was open on the map before. Let's go and have a quick look. If it's not on this section, then it would have to be around on the west coast, but I didn't think it was that far around. We do have a loot beam over here, so whilst we try and do everything else, we can go and have a look at this. See what we get. Lots of spare tools and a blueprint for a Mastercraft hatchet. So we'll take those. Actually, do I want to? I'll take the spear. I'm not taking anything. It didn't give me chance. So that's twice where that happened to us today. So looking at the map, I'm wondering now whether we should be more on the west coast because I can't see my base along here anywhere. We did have so many restarts on that first session that I think I've confused myself as to where we started and didn't. And my best chance of finding where we're supposed to be is going to be daylight hours, so I need to try and get this done quickly. Just land here for a second. Let the stamina come back up. Won't take very long. Go a bit further. This is the problem when you start venturing on a long flight with a dinosaur. If you've not marked your base, getting back home is challenging. Just avoid that going on there. Oh no, we've run out of stamina. I wasn't watching it closely enough. I'm just going to stop in this wooded area. Looks like there's a Dilophosaur over there. So, we have to be on our guard. Lost one dinosaur today. I don't want to really lose another one. That one's not interested in this. It's just ran off. So, we'll leave that be. Let's take a slow flight now, just to keep hold of the stamina we've got left. Actually, I'm going to come down and land anyway. Not going to risk going across the sea. If we run out of stamina there, that could be a mess. So just let that recover. Switch, resume the fast flight. I think what I'm going to do is, one, I'm going to try and mark our base on the map. I didn't realise that was something you could actually do, is put additional markings on your map. And secondly, I'm going to make a note on pen and paper for the coordinates of the base, so we don't have this problem again in the future. Ah, here we are. So back at base, eventually. Right, let's see what he's got in his pockets that he doesn't need. Not a lot, just that hide. We'll take that off yet. So we'll deal with collecting dinosaur poop at a later point. We will need to collect lots of that. So a few more narcotics, which means I can actually craft some more of the trank arrows. I think I can make another 7 of those. So that'll come in quite handy. There we go. So, looking at the map, we are on the west side. So, about 75 on the latitude, right on the west coast. So that should be easy enough to remember. Got anything that I can put in here? Get my weight right down. Somewhere I've managed to gain some metal from somewhere. That's good. Fear me a saddle. I'll put that in there because that's quite heavy. I'll put the spare narcotics in there because we just don't want to lose those. Right, let's see how my stats are looking. I need to eat. I need to get some water as well. So, deal with those little bits. And then, yeah, let's see if we can put a mark on the map there. Let's see how this works. No, that wasn't the one. I got it to flash up earlier. Ah, here we go. Add marker to map. So, latitude 75. Longitude is about 15. Pin colour red. Marker name base. Accept. There we go. Nice big red blop on the map. So we'll never be lost again. So something I wasn't aware of before. Something I've become aware of today. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Right, so let's go and see what other tames we can achieve. I'm going to fly north along this west coast and go and find some other dinosaurs. So key ones for us to get: Argentavis, Castoroids, and some of the big aggressive dinosaurs, maybe Ceratosaurus or Carnotaurus, something like that, which we can take into the caves and get the various items that we need. A moss chops wouldn't be a bad idea either. They're quite good. Put raw prime fish meat. Well, that's quite handy because I believe we have got some raw prime fish meat. So if I just press that into that slot. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I've got it in the slot. How do I actually feed it? I think I've just got to wait for it to get hungry first. Ah, no, sorry, I've got the wrong meat. It's raw prime fish meat, and I've got raw prime meat. Never mind. We'll leave that one. Going to be getting raw fish meat. It's pretty slim. So we'll just forget about that for a while. We'll see if we can find another moss chops as an easier food to tame it. So we're starting to head towards the snowy area. Quite often down here we will see a lot of activity with larger dinosaurs. So let me just come in for a break. And what I might look at doing is just stopping on top of that cliff up there and having a good look. One thing I do want to get is crystal, so I can make the spyglass, and then I can find out what level dinosaurs are from a lot further away. This is the area where I actually wanted to set up base initially. But it didn't happen. Oh, I just landed in the water, so it kicked me off. So I think it was the next level up. I don't think it was just here. Might have been. No, this area is not clear enough for us to make a base in there. I think the next level up though is right. I need you to come in and land. And you've landed on the other side of the river. It's nice. So just take a look up here. Actually, no, it's just the difference between the two games. So yeah, down here, it's a relatively flat area. Was where I was going to hopefully set up base. But other dinosaurs decided that wasn't going to happen. And so down this way, normally, there's a chaotic scene of various aggressive dinosaurs. Normally a few Argentavis and a few of the other ones. normally an ongoing fight that carries on down there. We have a supply drop up there. That might be worth going and have a look at. We've got full stamina. So we should be able to get up there. Just take a quick look. What I might do is just click take all and then have a look, see whether I actually wanted anything or not, since that the previous two have disappeared before I've had a chance to get a proper look. I've got myself stuck. Thought I could hear a dinosaur coming around me. Right, I can't get back on my Pteranodon now. This is not good. There we go. Right. Now access inventory. Just take all. Get back on my Pteranodon. And now we can have a look at what we actually picked up. So some hide, stone, flint. So just basic building materials, nothing special. So this seems pretty quiet around here. Normally this is the area where it's very busy with Argentavis and stuff. Battling it out. Now, can I see any crystal for me to go and mine really quickly? Because otherwise my health is going to plummet very quickly. Don't want to run out of stamina over here either. So, watching my health bars. Watching that stamina bar as well. There's an Argentavis. And he might come in and attack us if we're not careful. He's just coming to land. Seems to be leaving us alone. So, back up to full stamina. I now need to get back across to somewhere warmer. Just let my self recover a little bit. Oh, here we go. Here's the chaos I was expecting. So it looks like we've got like 4 Argentavis there. And various other creatures on the ground. So I was looking for the crystals so I could make the spyglass, but I didn't see any as I swung around that first front edge, which is a bit frustrating. So one item would be really helpful at this point. So let me just have another quick look. It normally needs to go very far in to find quite a bit of it. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. If I lose this battle with my Pteranodon, This could be a game over, and that would not be good. Come on, take off. I can't get it to take off. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was close. That was too close. I've got no stamina. Oh, if they're following me, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm in big trouble. Ah! Oh no. No, not what we needed. So, this is really where we really find out now how bad it is dying, because we had got a whole load of stuff in a chest. So the question is, will I be able to access that chest at all? We're going to find out very, very shortly. Now, where do I need to be? Not West Zone 1. West Zone 3, that's... West Zone 2. I think West Zone 3 is where we're going to have to go. Ah, right. New survivor.
I've been waiting for?
So many near misses.
You might be.
Yeah, indeed.
I hope so.
Indeed.
It's been so many cycles since I was her.
So, let's see where we spawn. So, let's have a... Since it lets me, let's have a look at the map. So, we're only just a little bit north of the base. We'll have lost all... I know we lose all the dinosaurs, so we're now back to 0 dinosaurs. We're back to wearing no armor or anything else. No engrams learnt. So I could probably do with just trying to make some basic items. So can make the basic pickaxe. And can put that straight into my hotbar. It doesn't want to go. Come on. There we go. I can also just disregard all of these items I'm never actually going to use. Just to clear the pockets out. Right, why is my pickaxe not there for me to use? There we go. Because I need to make flint. I need to get some flint. There we go. And now I should be able to make a torch, and also, once I've learned the engrams, a standard axe as well. So campfire, hatchet, spear, and start learning the items for the armour. So thatch 10 for the axe. Sorted that out. Can I make the torch as well now? I can. So I've got some basic items. Could do with making a spear shortly, but let's just try and get back to where we were previously. And let's see what the situation is with regards to that chest that's got so many items in. My feeling is we won't be able to access it. You're still here. Claiming allowed in 7.5 hours. Okay. Thanks for the comments there about it not being in the hotbar. Not sure what I did wrong. Ah! Now that is interesting. That is interesting that I still have access to my storage box. So we still got all those items we've collected. So the reset is not as harsh as what it could be. And stuff like the Morton Pestle, although the items that were in it have disappeared. No, actually, that's all that was in it. It's because we haven't learned the engrams yet, which is why it looks so different. So, not as terrible as it could be. But I have no trank arrows or anything else, so I've got no way of taming this one at this current time. So let's go and deal with food first, I think. Put my pickaxe away. Let's go and get ourselves some berries. 7 days, 23 hours. Ah, not 7 hours. Let's go and have a quick look. Yes, effectively 8 days before I can claim that dinosaur. So what we will do is hopefully knock it out and just retame it if we can. So we've got fibre and we've got berries. I need to put these engram points on. And so I've already learned the spear. Let's learn the rest of the basic armour, and we're going to start learning all of the engrams for building again. And what do we need to actually make the spear? I've got everything we need. So I can put that in the hotbar as well. So that's this time on the down arrow. Right, so we need to find some hide. Looks like a Dilophosaur possibly. I missed it. I missed it again. Not good. So if it spits at me, we're going to be in trouble. Where did it go? For some reason, it's just running away. Maybe I was wrong about what it was. I still wanted to kill it because I need the hide to make myself some clothing. Come on. It's certainly determined to stay alive, isn't it? It's just done a runner. And I can't actually see it anymore. I don't know where it's gone. Oh well. Right, let's go along the beach a bit then. Let's go and see what we can find. There's a supply drop over there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that anyway. Not currently. Therizino. No. Armed with just a spear against a Therizino with no dinosaur backup. No, I'm not going for that one. I heard a dodo. Where is it? There we go. Level 85 dodo. Wow. So it's given me some hide. So I should be able now to make myself the first couple of bits of armour. Admittedly only cloth armour, but it's better than nothing. I can just quickly apply all that as it gets made. So that's a good start. And it's just got night again. Sure, this game spends more time on nights than when it does daytime sometimes. So where is home? It's somewhere here. Here we go. Almost walked past it then. So what I can do is light the fire. And I can put some meat in there as well. Just top up the amount of wood in there as well. So how many level ups have we got? 3 more level ups. So let's boost those health figures and boost my melee damage. Not worried about the sleeping bag. Let's just go with all the thatch. Structures. Learn the slingshot. That's all we can learn for now. We should have some cooked meat now as well. So I can put that into my hotbar as well, so we've always got food readily available. It's just telling us we're starving at the moment, so it's good timing. See the moon going over, so I know that night time is almost over. Did that put my food up to full? It didn't. Not even close actually, so see how much more I've got ready. Another 2. So yeah, that's the food all the way back up. Our water's looking low, so we need to just go and jump in the sea briefly. We'll deal with our water issues. Obviously a lot of games wouldn't allow you to do that. They wouldn't allow you to just drink the salt water, but this one does. And I'm very thankful for that. I'll keep taking that food out as it's cooked, so we've got some food on us. As soon as we get to daylight again, we'll go out and try and kill a couple more small dinosaurs, such that we can level up And then open up some more engrams. Really need the bow and trank arrows so we can start moving forward and start collecting dinosaurs again. Now I've got plenty of stuff in here, so I've not made myself any cloth gloves yet, so we'll get the items out of there, we'll get those made. There we go, so I've got a full set of armour now. And the spare items I'm going to put straight back in the chest. Try and keep our weight right down for the time being. So we've got plenty of berries on us, and we've also got a little bit of meat as well. Almost on the next day. Just take those out of there. And what do we know? It's raining again. So we'll take a walk up the beach and see what we can see. Got the torch with us, so you can see a little bit. Come across any small dinosaurs, you can just hit them with the torch. You can hear a dodo somewhere. There it is. So dead with one hit. I'll just harvest the body. So there we go, we've gained a level up for doing that. So again, increase our melee damage. Let's keep learning these thatch structures. And then we can start working on the wooden ones after that. So we haven't got enough points to learn anything else. We can learn the spark powder for now. Torch back on so we can see where we are. So I don't want to go too far from base right at the moment. Just checking the time. So we have been streaming for about 2 hours. So I will be finishing this stream off shortly. Let's just get us back to base. Make sure it let me actually operate the doors. No, it won't. So they're stuck in the open position. I can't do anything with the doors. So this isn't going to be the most secure of base, but at least I can add on to it and still actually use it. So that's a big benefit. The fact that we've still got the storage with all the stuff in it is a big benefit. And we have got the dinosaur there that we tamed previously, still with his saddle on. Hopefully I'll just be able to shoot a couple of arrows into him, knock him out and tame him on this new save. Hoping that's how it's going to work. Time will tell on that. So put the food in our pockets ready. So next time we're going to be going around and taming some dinosaurs. Appreciate you all watching. It's really good that you could be here this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you again in the near future. Thanks very much.